Round number 5. And this is not a boxing match, although it feels like one. But yeah, today is the start of my next round of chemo. It's also the start of hopefully my last round of chemo. As for you who have been following me, I'm meeting with my doctor today, and hopefully we can figure out what we are going to do, what my plan is going to be, what my donor is going to be, which direction we're going to take. So hopefully I can share some good news with you later today, and you can start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I do see the light, but I don't know if it's a train or the end of the tunnel. But okay, I'll speak with you guys later. God bless you. Until then, Miguel out. As you can see, I'm in my pilot's chair, captain's chair. There's my friend. This is just the saline just to get my veins opened. Next comes my anti-nausea, Kytril, and then comes my magic bullet, the cytidine. But I have got some news. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it for a little bit later because there's a lot of detail. And I actually got a bit of a surprise today. Just hold your breath for a minute. I'll be back. What a day. I'm back and I've got news. The news I said I was going to share. Where do we start? Let me start with this. I found the new way of keeping my port, or the thing, you can see the loop goes around here. And because it's not tapped up properly, if you put your hand in your pocket or you do something, it always catches that. And yeah, if it catches it right, it feels like it pulls right out. So I bandaged my hand up, and my wife came up with a suggestion to use a normal latex glove. I don't know if you can see that. Well, at least I can use it in water now, because having it with the bandage all the time was a mission. So this is this one. Okay, but that's besides the point. Okay, the news is this. After speaking with my transplant coordinator, my doctor today, apparently, I don't know if you recall, a couple of videos back, I made one about the vampires were out to get me when I had to go do some emergency blood tests, and that I called it HLA typing and DSA typing. Well, turns out those tests that I did were actually fantastic timing. Okay, the DSA is the donor-specific antibody test. What that means is that test was done to check how potent or how relevant my antibodies are in my plasma, in my blood cell, in my bloodstream, in my actual blood cells. And that the plasma holds everything together, but inside your plasma, that's where the antibodies live. So your Marines, your SWAT team, the immune system, the white cells, that's your immune system, but the antibodies, that's your next level soldier. Anyway, that's where they live. Apparently, I've got a hell of an antibody squad. These guys are first-rate SEAL Team 6 stuff. They're so potent that the donors that have matched to me won't have a chance. My antibodies are next level. That's where I understand it. That's the way they explained it to me. So because of that, I've got to go now and ambush my own SEAL team, my SEAL Team 6, my Bravo 6. I've got to go and ambush them. I've got to destroy them. That means for me to have my transplant, my donors apparently are waiting in the wings, but we cannot do anything with them or their donation until I have my antibodies completely annihilated. To do that, my pre-transplant chemo was supposed to be a regimen of 5 days. Now it's going to be a regimen of 13 days. So basically what I was told today is that I will actually book into the hospital 8 days earlier than what it was supposed to be. For those 8 days, I'm going to do 3 rounds of plasma reversal. Is that the term that they used? Something to do with my plasma, or to clean up my plasma, clean up my antibodies. It's a plasma treatment. So basically, it's a potent chemo. You'll get chemo for the 1 day. This plasma, whatever it's called, plasma treatment. 1 day, 1 day rest. The third day, I'll get another treatment, and then another day rest, and then the day after that, I'll get another treatment of plasma, and then a couple of days of rest. So that is to check or to remove any antibodies that I might still have that can affect my transplant or my new stem cells. Because if these guys don't get sorted out, no transplant will work with me. Yeah, like I said earlier, I've got news. doesn't necessarily mean it's bad news. It just means that my treatment has now taken a whole new path. And because of those emergency tests that we did, I got to give thanks to my transplant team, my transplant coordinator. They had the foresight to envisage these potential problems. Obviously, it's not the first time this happens. But they had the foresight to have me tested just in case. And guess what? Yes, I'm positive for having one of the world's best antibodies. I feel like a rock star. I tell you, my body, I can withstand high impacts, diseases and things. I'm quite good with that. Medications, they don't really affect me much. Like I said, you look at me, you'll never guess what I have. But at this moment, not the best thing. So, and that's another question that comes up. Or brings up another thought in my head. Just shows you the condition of my body. I might start looking like an older guy, but inside I feel like a 20-year-old. And I tell everybody this, I got plenty fight in me. Plenty. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but I've got plenty fight in me. And knowing what I'm going through and hearing these things and realizing the kind of, I mean, I've got a Ferrari and I'm going to smash this thing up against the wall just to drive a Mini. I don't know, those are the things I grapple with. Those are the things. But God's got his plan. And I have to, well, I not have to, I realize that what's coming next, I'm thinking it's a Mini. It could be the ultimate super weapon of a car. Who knows? We don't know. So in that respect, it is a bit scary. And when I heard the news, I just thought of, it's an extra 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks of preparation before I can do the transplant. So it's an additional time in hospital, additional time away from my family, additional time away from my wife, extra load on her. She has to carry everything by herself. So it puts a lot of stress on me. I must just keep my head in the right place and just face forward and listen for the words action and just perform when my cue comes up. As for my treatment today, it went very well. Actually went quicker than expected. They rushed it through me today for some reason, I don't know. I normally get pushed at 110 milliliters per hour. Today they pushed me at 250, so it's more than double. So that was awesome, and it felt good. It actually felt good. But at the same time, as soon as I was done with it, I hit a downer, big one. My body just went flat. This one hit me today. And on the way back, coming home, my wife was driving, and in this rain and in this cold, I just couldn't keep it. My body was drained. I am drained right now. I'm making this video out of a promise that I did for you guys. But if it wasn't for that, I'd be laying flat on my back right now. But anyway, this was my day today, my story, my first day of my 5th round of chemo, and the news that I have for my donor. So just to fast forward a little bit, the next news I'm going to get now is waiting for confirmation from the donor registry regarding my donor. There's 2 in the wings. They are getting prepped as we speak. Both of them seem like they are on board, but because of my antibodies, there's certain things that must be checked. So they'll have to undergo further checks and tests. So will I. Apparently tomorrow I've got some more blood tests that I've got to do to check something else again. I don't know what it is. Look, I'm just telling you as I get fed. And if you ask me what the words are, the acronyms, I'm not a doctor. I don't have the medical jargon in me. It's just, I'm just conveying what makes sense in my mind, and that's what's coming out. Hopefully tomorrow will be a good day. And I can maybe give you a nicer story. I think it's a positive. I'm hoping it's a positive. Right now it feels a bit dreary, but I'm hoping that this is the path that's meant to be. I believe it is. Okay, so I want to bid you guys farewell. God bless you all. Thank you for sticking with me so far. I think this is the point where things are still going to start getting a bit more tough. You know, the jokes are starting to come to an end and whatever. But all I can do is keep on facing forward and moving in that direction. Thank you to all of you. Miguel signing out.